We're getting close, guys. We are getting so close to spring. I am so excited. And check out how clean the shop is. Absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna stay away from the planter today for a change, actually. But look at how clean this shop is. Absolutely gorgeous. Spent last like 4 days cleaning it out. Dad's been a jolly camper.
The problem is you just can't do anything. It's too neat. You're gonna do it, you're gonna make a mess. So then I feel bad.
Well, see, the thing is, you make the mess and then you clean it up right away. You don't make 10 messes on top of it.
And you guys clean it up.
I don't know about that one.
That's why I had kids.
Anyways, you're gonna try and make a skid for this today, or?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough. Oh, that's right, and we broke this too.
I'm trying not to get electrocuted.
Did you plug it back in?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, we had a micro switch break on our hoist.
So yeah, this is the non-OSHA approved way to operate it.
Well, my dad tries and figures out what he's gonna do today. I am going to take this new 8335 RT and I'm gonna wash it up one last time, because tomorrow, or the next video for you guys, our polisher is gonna come and I believe we're buffing it and ceramic coating it. I know quite a few of you were saying you ceramic coat it, and I think that's the plan. So here it is. I'm just gonna, it's fairly clean, but I just wanna get any dust off it that I can. So that way he has a nice surface to polish this thing on, and hopefully it no longer looks white. The one nice thing about power shifts over IVTs is that they're generally a lot more reliable, but we have blown out a power shift transmission in the past on our 8335R, the non-T version. And there's one thing in particular you want to look out for. There's the transmission changes clutch packs between gears 4 and 5 and 12 and 13. So the shifting from 4 to 5 and 12 to 13 is generally a harder shift. And if you shift it and it shifts really, really hard, you got a clutch pack going out. But this one, I was driving around yesterday a little bit. Between 4 and 5 and 12 and 13, it was shifting beautifully. So I think this transmission is in very good condition. And because the tractor's already pretty clean, I'm just gonna kind of hit it with some water, give it a quick brush off, just trying to get all that loose dirt off, especially like up in here and stuff like that. A little bit of bird poop on the hood. And then I'm just gonna bring it inside so that way tomorrow when he comes, it's ready to go for him. Dad kind of is right. Now I gotta wipe this all off the floor once it dries. But tractor's cleaned up. I didn't do too in-depth of washing because I'm sure he has a detailing spray that he'll spray down with first and get everything off it, but just want to get that top layer of dust off the best that I could. And then we actually have a polishing machine ourselves. We just don't know how to use it, so maybe tomorrow, next video for you guys, when Levi shows me how to do it, I can maybe take an attempt and polish this truck, because it's been a while and it deserves it. Now the next order of business before we get going into spring is we basically have to change the oil on everything. All the tractors, all the vehicles, some trucks, and the first thing that's going to get it is the 8345 RT, which is going to be going in the planter. And the reason it's getting it first is because, well, it's parked in the oil change bay. Convenience. Let it warm up for a few minutes. Well, I maybe let it run a little bit too long. It's gonna be real hot now. I also took off my watch and my sweatshirt because it doesn't matter how careful I am, I always get oil myself. Every single time. Okay, we got 27 quarts. We'll set this thing to 0. Good. And then one thing that I like to do with all of our tractors is, I'm actually kind of surprised this one doesn't have it already, but I like to write down the quarts that it takes to fill the engine oil up right on the cap, so that way I don't have to crawl in and look at the book. I can just look at the cap and be, oh, 27 quarts. Save some time. One done. 1, 2, 3, 4 tractors left to go. We're probably gonna do the 8th. We're just gonna do all the tractors. Might as well, right? So 4 left to go. This truck. And I think that's it. And maybe some semis, I don't know. But before Levi comes and polishes this tractor tomorrow, I have something that I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but these plastic side panels are cracked, as you can see right there. Now, like a year ago, I bought a plastic welder. You've probably seen advertisements for these online somewhere, but basically, it melts these little staples into the plastic. Like 15 bucks. And I've used it to fix quite a few things. I fixed my snowmobile side panel with it. Looks like brand new.
Are we taking bets on this?
No, because I don't know. Well, it worked really good with my snowmobile, and I fixed a couple other small things like a rain gauge and a few small trinkets. But this plastic might have shrunk a little bit.
I'm not optimistic.
I'm not that optimistic either, but might as well give her a shot. Okay, it looks like I actually have quite a bit to work with here, and it lines up very, very well for the most part. So I think I'm just gonna hold it down like this, put a few staples in, and see how it turns out. Now there's a few different staple designs that this thing came with, depending on what you're trying to weld back together. This one is probably my favorite, a little squiggly one, especially when you're doing flat surfaces like this. Well, that don't look too terribly bad. I mean, you can still see it's there, but at least it's together. This is what it looks like from the back side. You can see all those little staples sticking out there. Now I just gotta grind them all off and put it back together. Oh, check this out. I just loosely fit it on there. Just kind of put a couple bolts in, but it actually lines up really, really good. You can barely even see the crack right there. I mean, you gotta be up here in order to see it. If you're down below, if you're not looking for it, you're not gonna see it. And if we flip around to this back part, the only hole that I'm gonna have to oval out a little bit to get it to fit is this last one. Might just have to take a burring tool, just oval that out a little bit, but the rest of the bolt holes all line up. And these little plastic pieces, and I go from there to there, 600 bucks a piece. So I'm saving ourselves 1,200 bucks. I like it. Will this last forever? No, probably not. But will it get us by for a little while? Yes. This is officially the best $15 tool I've ever bought in my life, because it just saved us 1,200 bucks. Okay, got both of those fixed up. I do not know if he'll be able to bring back this color. I highly doubt on these little side plastic pieces that he can bring back that green. If he can't, I might try and paint it and clear coat it. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions at all for how to kind of bring that back on a budget, because if I can't do it cheaply, I might as well just go buy new ones. Let me know. But I'm not super optimistic with that. Dad kind of got the air compressor placed where he wants it. I think this is a good place for it because we can access the relief valve back here. You can access all the stuff in the front for the engine, and then the starter is right here. So very easy to access everything. We did not get to actually building the skid, so that way we can take it in and out of the pickup. But that'll be for another day. At least we have an idea there. But this is where I'm gonna end it because I gotta go home. But make sure that you guys pay attention to the next video of Levi bringing this tractor back and ceramic coating it. I am super excited for how this thing's gonna turn out. I think it'll look like an absolute showpiece. So, make sure you guys get subscribed, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.